Here's a bold statement. Aging doesn't have to mean losing your mental edge. But here's where it gets controversial. While many believe cognitive decline is inevitable, science tells us otherwise. So can you really keep your brain sharp as you age? The answer is a resounding yes, but it requires intentional effort and the right habits. Let's dive in. As a cognitive neuroscience researcher specializing in the neuropsychology of aging, I'm here to share how recent scientific breakthroughs can help you maintain and even enhance your cognitive health. The key? Building and nurturing something called cognitive reserve. Think of it as your brain's resilience fund, allowing it to withstand the effects of aging or diseases without significant decline. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about what you were born with. It's something you can actively develop throughout your life. The power of cognitive reserve research, including the Lancet's 2024 report on dementia prevention, highlights that a staggering 45% of dementia cases could be prevented or delayed by addressing 14 modifiable risk factors. These include physical inactivity, depression, and social isolation. But one of the most surprising factors? A low level of education. While education has long been seen as the primary builder of cognitive reserve, it's not the whole story. Cognitive reserve is dynamic. It can be strengthened at any age through learning, rich social interactions, and mentally stimulating activities. Beyond the classroom, here's a thought-provoking question. If education isn't the only path, what else counts? Activities like playing a musical instrument, mastering complex board games like chess, or engaging in volunteer work that requires problem solving can all contribute. These experiences don't just keep your brain active, they build its flexibility and resilience. The science behind it. Scientists have proposed several models to explain cognitive reserve. The brain reserve model suggests that having more neurons at birth gives some people an advantage in coping with aging. The brain maintenance model argues that an active lifestyle slows down aging by strengthening the brain's biological resilience. And the cognitive reserve model, the most studied, emphasizes the brain's ability to adapt and use alternative neural networks to compensate for age-related losses. Dynamic and ever-evolving cognitive reserve isn't set in stone. Recent studies, including my own work with a team of Quebec researchers, show that structured learning of memory strategies, like the method of loci or mental visualization, can significantly alter brain activity. These strategies increase functional flexibility, allowing the brain to adapt more effectively. Interestingly, highly educated individuals often show more targeted brain activation during learning, suggesting their brains are using more efficient strategies. Stimulating your brain while having fun. What if preventing cognitive decline could be enjoyable? The ENGAGE study by the Canadian Consortium on Aging and Neurodegeneration is exploring just that. By combining cognitive training with fun activities like learning music, a new language, or playing video games, the study aims to show that engaging interventions can be as effective as traditional training programs. And the results? They're promising, to say the least. Learning a new language, a game changer. In my lab at the University of Quebec at Trois-Rivières, we're investigating the effects of learning English as a second language on older adults. Early findings suggest that intellectual engagement, even later in life, can yield measurable cognitive and neural benefits. This challenges the notion that it's ever too late to start. The bottom line, maintaining cognitive health isn't about one magic solution. It's about combining accessible, motivating, and stimulating activities throughout your life. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, staying socially active, or learning something challenging, every effort counts. So here's a question for you. What's one thing you'll start doing today to invest in your brain's future? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.